Hey, this is Angel, and we are making a tres leches cake from the Don Quixote story, and it's the Spanish culture, and it's for World Lit. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. This is some egg yolk, flour, baking powder, and salt. Over here we've got some sugar, some milk, and vanilla. And then over here we've got some sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, heavy cream, and egg whites. So first, we are going to put the egg yolks in here. And then I'm going to grab my whisk attachment, put it on here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the sugar in here. And we're going to whisk this until it is a pale yellow color. Turn it up slightly. Probably good enough. Now I'm going to stir in the milk with that. And I'm going to get a teaspoon of vanilla extract to sweeten it up. And then I'm going to whisk it a little bit more. Okay, and now I'm going to take this mixture right here, the egg yolk, make sure it's all really good combined. Looks about right. Then I'm going to come over here to my flour. I'm going to put the salt and baking powder in here. And then I'm going to add the egg yolk mixture right in here. See, it didn't completely incorporate, but it's fine because we're going to mix it up more anyway. Now we're going to mix this up some. Make sure you scrape it off all the edge. Okay. So now what we're going to do is whisk the egg whites. Which we have over here. Put these in here. We're going to whisk these until the peaks form. be a good time to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Going to check on this and see how it's doing. See that peak right there? That means that it's done. Now we're going to add the rest of the sugar that we didn't use earlier, so we can sweeten that up some. And then we're going to turn it back on for just another minute so I can get fully incorporated. Should be about good. That's perfect. What we're going to do now is fold in this mixture to the mixture we had earlier. We want to be careful right here and fold it in as gently as we can because we want the cake to be nice and fluffy. And if we overmix it, then it won't be as fluffy, it'll be more dense, which we don't want. That should be about good. Now we are going to pour the batter right into a 9x13 dish that has been greased so it won't stick. then we're going to put it in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes until it looks good and done, and then we'll put the topping after. Alright, so I took the cake out of the oven and it is nice and fluffy and well done. And what I've done is I have stabbed several holes in the cake so that it can well absorb all the sugary, milky stuff that I'm about to put in there. So I'm going to first do a whole cup of sweetened condensed milk. I want to make sure I get all of that, because this is where most of the sweetness and the sugar is coming from. Now I'm going to do the evaporated milk. I'm going to mix this together with a whisk. And you know what? This bowl is not going to be big enough, so I'm going to use this bowl that I have rinsed out with water that I had the egg whites in earlier. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to whisk this up good. Now I'm going to add the whipping cream. Alright, and you know, it didn't call for it, but I'm going to add a little bit more vanilla so I can have a little bit more of that vanilla sweet flavor. It's about a teaspoon. So now I'm going to add it to the cake. I'm not going to add all of it, because I don't want it to be soggy, but I'm going to add enough so it will soak all in there.